Be bold. We are not bold enough to face insecurity, humiliation in society, or poverty. But if we are bold enough to face such things, we would be free from tension. If we can think of alternative thoughts and ways, we would not suffer tension. Say Socrates. He faced similar situation. He did not do any job. He suffered all poverty, humiliation, and insecurity. But it was not at all his concern because he could think of alternative ways. He lived different consciousness which remains indifferent to such problems. So, in sight of an ordinary mind, his was the most unhappy life, most miserable life. But it was not so to him. He lived in the delight of truth. Say, a critic said about him, Socrates brought to his home more unhappiness than bread, as if enough bread brings enough happiness. If Socrates had brought plenty of bread and wine to his house, was there any guarantee that there would be no problem and unhappiness in his house? Plenty of food does not ensure plenty of happiness. And to an ordinary person, bread is the most important problem of life. But what is hard to gain? Bread or wisdom? If you ask this question to a poor person who is totally indifferent to wisdom, he would say it is more difficult to gain bread than wisdom. But if you ask the same question to one who is a bit intelligent and rich, he would say it is easy to earn bread because bread he has in plenty, but it is difficult to gain wisdom. So to earn wisdom is more laborious than earning bread, and again more fruitful and rewarding. Our thoughts are so much committed that we hardly go beyond those thoughts. Our mind remains anchored to those thoughts. We never break the anchorage and set out our journey to a new port, a new destination. Mind tends to believe only that what it sees, feels, and thinks constantly. Wisdom has been rare. Mind does not believe what it does not see around. How could people believe wisdom? We see thousands burning every day and thousands dying every day and believe that birth and death are a reality. We see thousands of people burning in the hospital and thousands of people burning in the cremation ground. And in between these 2 points, we see scores of people living quite ordinary. So we think this type of life and living alone is real. Our mind can hardly go beyond the apparent reality of birth, life, and death to discover a new horizon, a new meaning, a new reality, a new life, a new consciousness. Only some rare souls do it. They rise beyond the transitories and reach the eternal.